Have you ever walked away from a great date? Everything seemed to go fine. They laughed at your jokes. You had decent chemistry, but something still didn't click. Or maybe you've been talking to someone for weeks, texts flying back and forth, conversations that feel like they're going somewhere. But it never really deepens. It stays surface level. And eventually, it fizzles. Let me ask you something real. Do you feel like you're doing everything right and still not making a real connection? Here's the hard truth no one talks about. Attraction alone isn't enough. You can be funny, hot, smart, even successful, and still struggle to keep someone emotionally invested. Why? Because real lasting attraction isn't just about chemistry, it's about depth, it's about emotional safety, and most importantly, it's about the words you use, especially in the early stages. I'm Laura, and welcome to the Dating Labyrinth, where we help you navigate love with clarity, confidence, and connection that actually lasts. In this video, I'm sharing 3 powerful phrases that instantly create trust, spark intimacy, and make the other person feel seen, heard, and safe around you. These aren't pickup lines. They're not manipulative tricks. These are real communication tools that emotionally intelligent people use to stand out in a dating world full of superficial connections. And if you're ready to take a small step into a better dating experience, check out our digital store right now. But if you're ready to take a massive leap into your dating life, with the right guidance, real support, and a wingwoman in your corner, use the link in the description or in the channel bio to book a free call with me. Let's dive in. You might not realize how powerful this is. In a dating culture that's constantly judging, evaluating, and analyzing, hearing "that makes so much sense" is like a deep exhale for the nervous system. It instantly tells the other person, you're not too much, you're not being dramatic, you're human. And I get it. Let me give you a real example. Imagine someone says, I find dating apps kind of overwhelming. They make me anxious. You could say, yeah, I get that. But if you respond with that makes so much sense. Honestly, they can feel like you're constantly performing. It's exhausting. Boom. You didn't just respond, you validated. This phrase builds trust because it creates a space where the other person feels seen, not judged. And most people don't even realize how rare that is in early dating. Validation is emotional gold. Use this phrase when someone shares an opinion, a frustration, or even a fear. It's not about agreeing, it's about honoring their experience. This one is deceptively simple, but incredibly powerful. Why? Because attraction doesn't grow in monologues, it grows in moments of curiosity. When someone opens up, even a little, most people respond by shifting the conversation back to themselves. But if you say, tell me more about that, you're doing something rare. You're giving them the stage, you're inviting them to unfold, and most importantly, you're proving that you're actually listening. Let's say someone mentions, I used to move around a lot as a kid. Most people will say, oh wow, that's cool. I lived in the same place my whole life. End of story. But if you say, tell me more about that. What was that like? You've just signaled, I'm not here for small talk. I'm here to understand you. People crave to be known. And when you're the person who genuinely wants to know them, you become unforgettable. This phrase opens emotional doors without pressure, and that is rare. This one is a masterclass in emotional safety. Why? Because most people push for vulnerability before earning it. This phrase gives someone the freedom to choose, and freedom is sexy. Imagine you're talking about something personal like family stuff or relationship history. You gently say, you don't have to answer this if it's too much, but I'm curious about your experience with that. You're not prying, you're not pressuring, you're inviting. And when someone feels like they have permission to opt out, they're actually more likely to open up. Why? Because they feel safe, not cornered. That's the paradox of vulnerability. The less you force it, the more naturally it happens. This phrase tells people, I respect your boundaries. You're in control. I care, but I won't overstep. In a world that moves too fast and feels emotionally chaotic, being that kind of presence changes the game. Let's zoom out. Most people try to impress. You're building connection. Most people want to be interesting. You're being interested. And that is what makes someone lean in. So let's recap. That makes so much sense. You're normal. I see you. Tell me more about that. I care about your experience. You don't have to answer if you don't want to. You're safe with me. These phrases aren't tricks. They're tools. They help you connect deeper, faster, and more authentically than 90% of people out there. If you've been wondering, why do people ghost after a few dates? Why do my connections feel surface level? Why do they say I'm great but still leave? The answer might not be about you, but about the connection you're building. When someone feels emotionally safe, attraction grows roots. And when attraction has roots, that's when real love happens. If this video spoke to you and you're ready to go from surface level to soul level in your dating life, check out the new digital store for resources, guides, and next steps. But if you're ready to work with me directly, to take your love life seriously and walk into the dating world with clarity and confidence, hit the link in the description or the channel bio. Book your free call and I'll show you exactly how. Let's make dating feel better. Let's make attraction mean something. Let's make connection real again. I'm Laura, and this is the Dating Labyrinth. Until next time, remember, the right words spoken with heart can change everything.